Hello everyone, Callum here from KB Ants, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to set up a culture of isopods, whether it be any different species of isopod, but today we're going to be focused on the giant orange isopods, tropical isopods. If that's something that interests you, stay tuned to this video. I promise you won't be disappointed. Right guys, so these are the things you'll need to be able to set up your isopod culture. You'll need some dead leaves, because the isopods will eat them, and also some live moss or sphagnum moss. You will need some isopods for your culture. You can get them from some pet shops like this, which is where I got these from, but I do recommend going to a breeder because these can be a bit hit and miss, these pots. And you'll need a tub to put them in. This is a Blaplast plastic tub. I like these tubs because it's got a hinge for feeding and stuff like that, and also it's got pre-drilled holes. You don't want to have too much airflow in your tub, so I only do 2 holes because you want it to keep some humidity inside. So let's set up the culture. Like I said, with these tubs are great because they've got this hinge for feeding and stuff like that. And it's a Blaplast tub. You should be able to get these from your reptile shops and stuff like that. So you want to start off with your substrate. It can be many different types of substrate. You want it to have bits of bark and stuff like that in, ideally. Also you want activated carbon or charcoal in with it to neutralise the pH. When I do these, I want them to be about halfway up the tub. You want burrowing space for the baby isopods because they do like to burrow, whereas the adults tend to hide under the leaves and inside the moss and stuff like that, so it's mainly just for the babies. The first layer I like to compact it a bit just to make it so it's like it is in the wild. You want, obviously it gets more compact as the soil goes down, and then the top layer I want to be a bit looser. Make sure you give it a good water, not too much, just to make sure it's a bit damp. So you want to put in your leaves. It can be many different types of dead leaves. You can also buy these from reptile shops or pet shops or anything like that, or you can get them from outside. But if you do get them from outside, you do risk introducing pests and fungi and stuff like that. So if you do, some people tend to boil them if you get them from outside. I don't know if it's completely necessary, but that way it does eliminate any pests. So you want your live moss or sphagnum moss or whatever you choose. You want to make sure that you water this just to make sure the roots get embedded well. Next, you want to introduce your isopods to your tub. It won't take these long to get breeding. Obviously you don't want a too big of a tub, because if you get a too big tub, it's going to take them a while to find each other, whereas if it's a smaller tub, it won't take them long, which in return will get them breeding a lot faster. I probably should have gone for a smaller tub than this one, but this is the only one they had in the store. They will breed, it'll just take them a bit longer as if it was a small tub, so it'll just take them longer to find each other. Like I said, these are pre-packed pots of isopods that you can get. They aren't the best. Sometimes it varies on how many you get in the pod. Sometimes you probably only get about 5 in the tub, which obviously isn't very good. You want a good amount to start your culture, probably about 30 to 50 isopods. In both of these tubs I've probably only got about 15 at the most, which they will breed, it'll just take a lot longer. That's the only trouble. But yeah, this is what the setup will look like when you're done. It does look nice and it'll be perfect for your isopods. One other thing I would add is probably add some cork bark or something like that for them to hide under, but they will hide under the leaves, so it's not 100% necessary. But yeah, it's really simple to do. I thought I'd give them a treat with them being in these little tubs that you get from the shop. They've probably not been fed or anything like that. So I give them a quick treat when I set up these cultures. And as you can tell, they do love it. This is fish food, So again, it's really cheap to be able to keep these. They'll eat fish food, they'll eat bits of carrot, like any vegetables, stuff like that, and they'll also eat the dead leaves that you put in, or any rotting wood and stuff like that. They're not fussy, and they're very cheap and inexpensive to be able to keep, and they're just really cool to watch. I mean, that one on the right's dragging a piece of food down, not keen on sharing by the looks of it. But yeah, they are really interesting and kind of cute. Not many people say it, but they do look a bit cute to me. Like this one here, grabbed a piece and is running off with it. It's like, I'm not having none of you guys nicking it off me. But yeah, they obviously was very hungry. I imagine when they're in the pet shop, they don't get fed, they don't get watered, they're just in until they get sold. So like I said, it's a bit hit and miss on the quality of isopods you get from the pet shops. I would next time go to a breeder. Probably, I mean, there's lots, you can find them on eBay, some Facebook groups, they have breeders. I would definitely do that next time, because it's you know 100% you're getting a good amount, good quality as well. But yeah, they seem to enjoy this fish food. This is another one running around enjoying the new tub that I've set up for them. They are a nice species, these giant orange tropical isopods. Right everyone, and that is all you need to know to be able to keep a thriving isopod culture like this one. It won't take them long and you'll have hundreds of isopods like this. And these are great for your natural setups for ant keeping, or just your terrariums or anything like that. Also, if you're a reptile keeper, some reptiles eat these, so it's a really cheap way of getting live food. And to be honest, they're just really cool to watch. That's one of the reasons why I'm keeping them, is just because they're cool to watch and because they're great for your natural setups and your bioactive setups. So if you like the video, please remember to like and subscribe, hit the bell to stay up to date with all my latest videos, and thank you for watching.